These are hawthorn berries. This is the hawthorn plant. You see it's got these little spikes. And these are the leaves. Hawthorn is very, very common in the UK and I'm sure most of Europe as well. It's commonly used as hedgerow because it grows quite dense and it's got these spikes which just stop animals and people and things moving through it. In the spring it has these lovely little white flowers and they taste a bit like almonds if you eat them. They are perfectly edible. They have a very slight almond taste to them, which makes sense because they are in the same family as almonds and apples and pears and cherries. Ultimately they're in the rose family. But this is what the berries look like. This is early August, so they're not going to be ready for a little bit. Although it has been so hot and dry, I'm not sure how good the crop this year is going to be. So these berries, I'll pick one. They look like tiny apples. Again, not surprising because, like I said, they are in the same family, fairly closely related. When they're ripe, they don't really taste of much. If you eat one on its own, they taste like an overripe apple. If you've ever had an apple that's gone overripe and you eat it and it tastes really like mealy and it's like the flavour's kind of just very bland. But if you eat lots of them, so you put them in something like a sauce or something like that, then they do taste pretty good. I am thinking this year I'm going to try do some hawthorn berry ketchup, which apparently tastes a little bit like barbecue sauce. That's even when you don't put any of the classic barbecue sauce spices in there, so it just has a natural flavour like that. So inside, if I squeeze it, might be a bit too underripe. It's very hard. Okay, so inside is a big seed, big relative to the size of the fruit. There's only a very thin layer of fruit on the outside, so you get a little bit of flesh and then you get the skin. But these are full of pectin and they're good for setting things like sauces, which is why they're good for ketchup, for hawthorn ketchup. So last year I tried to do it, but I think I picked them too late and they were a bit maggoty. So I tried to cook them in a pot, and when I went to sieve them, to sieve out all the flesh, there were these little white things floating in them and I realised it was maggots. So that was fun. So this year, assuming the harvest is good, which I'm not sure it will be, but if it is good, then I'll try and get a bunch of those and make some hawthorn ketchup, which should be nice, but we will see.